Hey guys, my name is Chris Martin, coming at you today from the real Albuquerque. And today I can't really say it's the real Albuquerque because actually it's the real Austin, Texas. And that's where we're at today. We're in Austin, Texas, in a beautiful mansion here, rented it out for the weekend. I'm not gonna go into details and numbers and all that of what it costs and all that nonsense, but I do wanna say, guys, this is gonna be a short message. Our battery's running low, but still coming at you Saturday. This is not live, sorry guys. Still dropping a message today, you'll see that. This is gonna go out a week from now, but you won't know that. This is all seamless. Guys, we need new problems. If you're scared to get new problems, you're scared to grow. So we need to get new problems in life. New problems in life are a lot of different things. New problems in life are, hey, how are we gonna pay for that car that we like? How are we gonna pay for the house of our dreams? How are we gonna pay for starting a business and trusting ourselves? How are we gonna take that trip? How are we gonna pay for that trip? You know, many times in life, I've taken action before I've thought about what the repercussions were. And a pretty good percentage, I'm talking maybe 80 to 90% of the time, everything works out because I've already taken action to start a new problem. And when I start a new problem, I find new ways to solve the problem, and then I grow, right? And that's naturally what happens. You task yourself with new problems, you learn new ways to solve it that you didn't know that you had in you, because you know, when you start new problems, you have to find a way to solve them. You're up against the wall. This is do or die type stuff. Well, not technically die, but this is do or don't. This is survive or eat off ramen. This is big stuff here, or you know. So taking a chance and getting new problems is really the key. You know, you got to get new problems. You got to grow yourself. You got to not be afraid to take chances on you, on your brand, on free. This is free clothing. Hey, Joel and Tim, I hope you're having a great time in Australia. If you're watching this, love you guys. Love the quality of shirts. Guys, I wear these shirts for every episode. I love the feel. I love the brand. These guys have been there with me from the beginning. Great message, great guys, great brand, and they took a chance on themselves. They started getting new problems. So I'm telling you today, this is maybe a short message. Battery's winding down. I'm just seeing it click off here. We need to get new problems. New problems in your life are gonna bring new ventures and new adventures, right? New ventures meaning you're gonna have new, maybe positive streams of income coming in. New adventures means, hey, it's not always gonna be easy. And if you know anything about me and this journey, nothing is easy. And I'm telling you straight up right now, if you want the easy route, you're gonna be average. This is not for the average. This is not the easy route. This is the road uncharted. This is the road untaken. This is the road that it hasn't even been created yet, right? We're making new roads. Every footstep we make in that sand, people are like, dude, you know, someone was here before me. That kind of stuff. We want to be the first person there. We're walking where there's still grass, but we're gonna try to lead people and turn that grass into dirt. If you know that analogy, you know, I'm talking about more people walking and breaking down the sand or the grass. But it all comes down to new problems. People are so scared to get new problems because they don't know the answers to the problems. Right? You're so scared on the answer and not scared on the try. You know, the try is really the scary part. The answer is just gonna come. And I've learned this through life. I have taken so many fucking chances on things that I shouldn't have, and things that have led to things that I'm like, dude, I have real problems right now, but I learned to solve these problems. I get nimble, I get creative, I find ways, and that grows me because I'm like, when you look back, you're like, oh, dude, I solved that problem. I know how to do that because I did that a while back. And that's why I'm talking to you today. I'm building a brand and building a business, and my business is growing, and I'm doing it OG style, right? I'm doing it from the ground up. I'm starting from the beginning. I'm starting from the bottom. And now we're here, right? We're here in Austin, Texas, in a beautiful mansion that we rented out for the weekend for Brandon's bachelor party. And Brandon Saylor from one of our previous episodes, the Collier's episode, where he talked about the playlist and how important that is in hyping your body up. But we got to get new problems, guys. if you're still dealing with the same problems you did yesterday, you're not growing, man. If you're dealing with the same problems that you did a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, dude, you are not moving, because that means you're in the same fucking place in life. And if you want to be in the same place in life, get the same problems, do the same things. How am I going to pay for the cable bill? How am I going to pay for the water bill? Those are same problems. You want to grow yourself, get new problems. I'm not saying go out there and buy a new house, but I'm saying go out there and buy a new house maybe. Take a chance and see what happens. When you're up against the wall, your body can do amazing things. In life, in endurance, and in a lot of things. So, in life, when you're up against the wall, you have to fight to get out. Everybody's seen Rocky. Everybody's, the Holly Holmes fight and the Conor McGregor fight is tonight. And we're going to see some magic happen, I'm sure. And these guys are fighting for their career. Literally fighting for their career. If they don't win, this could be a make or break type situation. This comes down to do or don't, will or won't, have or have not. And there's abundance here to be made. But they're starting with new problems. Hey, Holly Holmes' new problem, I gotta fight somebody else and I gotta win, because I am defending my belt now. And if I don't win, then what does that say about me? So her new problem is, I gotta fucking kill this person. Literally or not literally. So we need to get new problems. New problems lead to new expansion of our mind, new expansion of our thought process, new expansion of getting things done. Hey, I don't tell this story, but this is what happened, how I got the Mitsubishi Evo 10, and I have many stories about other things that I'll tell you through the time. But I got the Mitsubishi Evo 10 when I was 25, $36,000 car, and that may not sound much to some people, but at the time, $36,000 was really a lot to me. Really, a few $1,000s was a lot to me, and my parents said, hey, we'll help you out just a little bit with a car for graduation. I said, okay, I'm gonna get an Evo 10, and let's go practical, get something different. And I said, hey, this is the car I'm gonna get, help or don't help. This is the car I'm getting, because I loved it that much. I saw the videos. I don't want to be an STI Subi loser guy, grandmas drive Subis. Hey, if you're a Subi guy and I just offended you, that's what it is. I'm an Evo 10 guy. I'm an Evo guy. So we're always going to have that battle. I don't care what you think. I think Evos are better. So prove me otherwise. And, I was buying the car and my dad was like, dude, I don't know how you're going to pay for this. How are you going to do this? And I said, Dad, I have no idea. And he's like, you don't even have a job. You're working at Best Buy. You just graduated. How are you going to do this? I have no idea, was my answer. And then literally when I was coming back from the dealership, I was riding with my mom. We were going to Sam's Club in Albuquerque, and she said, hey Chris, now that you're gonna have this new car that takes premium gas, how are you gonna pay for premium gas over normal gas? And at the time, premium gas was more, 30-40 cents more than normal gas. And I said, Mom, I don't know. And then I literally looked down because my phone vibrated. I checked my email, and Will Ricketts from Power Equipment Company in Denver emailed me saying, hey Chris, we have a job opportunity for you if you're willing to accept, and at a company here in town in Albuquerque, and we really want to meet with you, and we want you to be the marketing guy. And I said, Mom, you won't believe this. Here's how I'm gonna pay for the gas. Here's how I'm gonna pay for the car. And I showed her the email of Will Ricketts literally emailing me on the phone. And so I took a chance though, and then the problem solved itself by me taking the chance. See, you just don't know what's gonna happen if you take a chance. I'm talking about getting new problems. I created a problem and the solution solved itself, and I didn't have to actually do anything. And I got a job, out of college. And I've been working there for 5 years now. So really you have to create problems, and through creation of problems you're gonna get solutions. Another problem that I can just say off the cuff here is I really wanted to get an iPhone, and this was 3GS days. I was working at Best Buy and everybody had them, and I was like, dude, I really want this. I had a Verizon, I had that phone, that that was a screen, and then you unhooked it, and it had the keyboard. I don't remember which one that was called. And this is when iPhones were just coming out. Dave Schulenberg just got the iPhone 3 maybe a few months ago, paid full cash for it. I think $600-700, David. And then I was like, dude, I want one of these things. I'm an Apple guy. Dave Schulenberg from dspmedia.net or .com turned me into an Apple guy, and I've been an Apple guy since. And I was like, dude, I gotta get this phone. But then I started thinking about, how am I gonna pay for the phone bill? I'm going for like a $20 bill a month to like an $80 bill. How am I gonna pay for that? That's $60 of me that I can't spend and grow with myself. And one day I just said, fuck, dude, let's take this chance. I went to the AT&T store, and I got the sample 3GS and took it to my house to make sure the service worked, because at the time in Tanawon, they don't have cell towers, and they said it may not work there, and that's where I live. So if my phone doesn't work, then I can't buy this phone, you know, because you need it to work. And it worked. Went back and got the phone, and now my phone bill was $80 a month. And I created a problem that I didn't know how to solve, and the solving of that problem was just I had to learn how to manage my money better, right? I had to cut down on things that I didn't need. But that phone actually made me business and made me money, because I became more effective. I became more nimble. I could answer emails. I can check on the stuff. On the other phone, I didn't have emails. It was a flip-up thing. I didn't have emails. All I could do is text, call, and send photos. I couldn't go on Facebook. I couldn't send a Twitter message. I couldn't send you a voice message. I couldn't Snapchat. I couldn't do anything. Of course, it was before Snapchat, Instagram, and all those days. But I couldn't do any of that. But I took a chance, and that tool helped me grow me and helped me become more nimble. So you can see where I'm going with this full circle. The Evo 10. Took a chance, $36,000 chance. The car is paid off for, of course, now. And it's only, well, it's about 6 years old. I got it in 2010. The end of 2010, October, the weekend before Halloween, October 20th, 2010. Now it's 2016, still rolling, has 60,000 miles, still an amazing car, still a beast, still gets me excited. And every time I get in that car, that whole situation plays through of my dad saying, you don't have a job, how are you gonna pay for this car? My mom saying, Chris, how are you gonna pay for premium gas? And then me looking down at that email. That replays in my mind literally every time I get in that car. And I just think, man, I am either truly blessed or something bigger is happening here. I'm making new problems and I'm solving new problems. And these problems get bigger. I feel like in life, and I don't know if this is true with everybody, but I feel like I have a bar, like a pull-up bar. Picture a pull-up bar above your head. If you're listening, I gotta explain this. Picture a pull-up bar above your head, and you're reaching to grab it and you do a pull-up, right? And you stand back down, you let your arms go. Now imagine going up for the next pull-up and the bar's higher. I feel like that's what my life is. I just reach these micro goals, but every time I look up, I'm just out of reach of these goals. And how I solve that is I create new problems. And I create new problems in a way that I grab that freaking pull-up bar. New problem may be a block. The new problem may be a ladder. New problem may be an elevator. The new problem may be floating on one of those little jetpacks that has the water shooting down, right? New problem may be in an airplane. New problem may be in a helicopter. The new problem may be teaming up with aliens and being in a UFO. But I'm gonna find a way to get that bar. And every time I look down and look back up, the bar is higher. So I have to get more nimble. I'm constantly creating new problems for myself so I can solve new problems and grow. Hey, this is a $4.5 million house we're at here in Valente, Texas, near Austin, Texas. I want this problem. I want the problem of paying the rent. I want the problem of paying and how to pay property taxes. I want that problem. I want the problem of how am I going to pay homeowners insurance. I want that problem, because what that problem means to me is that my net worth must be so great that I can handle these problems and figure it out. Because I don't know what the nut on this thing is a month, but if we owned it, you know, we're not dealing with a mortgage, you know what I'm saying? We're paying cash or doing something like that. But I want these problems, and so do you. If you're watching this still, and if you're a follower and you're a subscriber, You want these new problems. You're not listening to this because you're an average cat. You're listening to this because you want to grow and you want to do some shit. You want to get better. You want to build yourself. And building yourself is going to require you getting new problems. Short and sweet. Hey, I want new tax problems. I want to have a $200,000 tax thing I send to the IRS. Because that means I made $500,000 or something. See what I'm saying? I want these problems, and guys, so do you. My name is Chris Martin. This is the Real Albuquerque, aka the Real Austin, Texas today, coming at you Saturday live. Although this won't be live, I'm still dropping the Saturday message. I'm still working. Everybody's downstairs partying, which I will be here in a few seconds, maybe. Hey, I'm working, and I can relax a little bit. So, I'm still answering emails. I'm still doing this. I'm still coming to you at the message. I did my VIP message. Hey, if you're not a VIP member, become one. And I'm not going to tell you how because it's that secret, dog. You got to become a VIP. I did my VIP message to the hardcore followers. This is it, man. This is who I am. This is me doing me. And I'm just trying to add value to you guys and build you up because, hey, I didn't have life easy. Right? I don't have some glamorous story where I got $1 million and all this stuff, right? My story is I worked my ass off because I had or didn't have to, mostly didn't have to, but I was 6 years old, 7, 8 years old, somewhere in there. And every weekend my dad took me to his electrical contracting office and I had to work. I had to sweep, I had to broom, I had to clean things. And then as I grew, when I became 10 or 12, or 11, I went out to the job and wired houses, trimmed out houses every summer, worked every weekend, not just when I wanted to, not on holidays, not on, every summer. And my only escape from my summer, the day that I loved, was going to see my grandparents for a week. And I remember that was my motivation, is getting to that, because that meant I didn't have to work. And that little fire still burns inside of me of getting to that vacation and the next vacation, because that means I'm not necessarily working, but I'm living and feeling. And I want you guys to do the same. We gotta work to crush this thing out. I get it, but there's gonna be a point in time where it's like, man, we gotta take a little time off, and that's what we're doing this weekend. We're taking a little time off, still working though. I'm still filming this, I'm still texting people back, I'm still adding value, I'm still Snapchatting, I'm still doing all that, still saying hello. And we called Sofia in Russia today, and said happy birthday. So we're still being Chris, and we're still working. But sometimes work doesn't look like work, and that's what's happening today. We're networking. We're actually talking business with Simon and Chris. Maybe have some deals hashed out. Future Chris and future Simon, future Chris Saylor, future Chris Martin. Hey, who knows what's gonna happen? But guys, I gotta go. I gotta get back to this. But I wanted to say thank you. Of course, this is the Real Austin today. My name is Chris Martin. Get new fucking problems. It's that simple. It's really that simple. I'm not saying overextend yourself, that you're living in a cardboard box somewhere. Or maybe I am. Maybe that's what you need to do. If that gets your ass moving and gets you hustling, fucking do it. Because everybody needs some motivation. And motivation comes from getting new problems. It's a constant feedback loop. New problem, new way to solve it, motivation. Because if I give up, I'm not gonna have this problem anymore, And I want that problem. I want the $4.5 million house. I want the nice cars. I want all that. I want the tax problems. I want the tax liabilities. Right? You want that. And the only way you're gonna get that is by taking some fucking action and not sitting and wondering what if. Don't wonder what if, take action, get new problems. Hey guys, my name is Chris Martin from the Real Albuquerque. Let's take you just a little view. We got drummers playing out here, but this is what $4.5 million looks like in Austin, Texas. We got a pool, we got a guy who we're with, he's at the party, you got a pool, and then you got a sub pool below it, infinity style. You got guys boating, right? Guys on jet skis, you got mansions next to us. So you see what's happening? You get new problems, advance yourself. Bye guys, this is Chris Martin, the Real Austin today in 4K, coming to you Saturday, almost live. Little disclaimer on the bottom, previous recording in front of a live audience, aka the birds, but love you guys, we'll see you soon. Thank you for following, and always, life is up to you. The choice is always you, so choose wisely my friends, and choose big fucking dreams. Love you guys. Bye.